live streaming this on United Arms TV YouTube page, and any of you who are part of the Facebook group page, the links and everything you need has been posted on there. So it's United Arms TV on YouTube.
Yeah, it will be. Yeah. Popcorn? I think so too. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
All right, can we have the referees up to the table, please? Referees for the Supermatch. Refereeing this match, we have two master referees, Patrick Callan from BC. And Terry Palastrak, Saskatchewan, also master ref.
Поки затримка зараз не
All right, this is for the right arm. This is a ranking match. The ranking match. The contender, I'll call up first. Not much for introductions. He's currently the left arm rank #1 light heavyweight in Alberta, potentially also in all of Canada. Let me introduce the contender, Fraser Next Level Benoit.
We're gonna go to the cab. Scooter up!
All right, the defending rank #4 light heavyweight in Alberta, recently won second place at Nationals at Winnipeg this year, left arm, third place on the right arm. Introducing from Team Extreme, Jeff Machine Gun Miller. This will be a best of five. First, the 3 wins. First, the 3. Again, Fraser Benoit, unranked on the right arm. Jeff Miller, rank #4 on the right light heavyweight. Here we go. Round #1.
Let's go, Fraser.
Fraser with your toque on, and then Jeff Miller.
Go, Fraser!
To your right. Round #1, that's on the way. Guys getting set up here. Getting set up by the referees. Gonna be maybe a big fast hit in this one. Jeff Miller not giving up his #4 ranking.
He's gonna walk. He's walking.
Fraser Benoit wants it all. Fraser's already ranked #1 on the left. We go to the referee's grip. Referee's grip. After 30 seconds, when competitors are not able to get a grip, the referees will set the grip for them. During the referee's grip, there can be no movement whatsoever. Any movement during the referee's grip will be, the competitor will be given a foul. 2 fouls equals a loss. So here you go, round number 1. Ref's grip. All right, who's here for Team Edmonton? Who's here for Team Red Deer? All right, Red Deer versus Edmonton right here. The referee's grip, round number 1. Oh, we've got him. We've got movement. Both are very edgy. Both want that hit. Both not giving up anything in that startup grip. There was some movement during referee's grip. So for those of you who are new to the sport, the startup grip in arm wrestling is a very, very big deal. A lot of speed in the sport. Well, both are making it difficult to set up, both not giving away anything, showing how much both of these guys want to Jeff wants to defend his rank. Fraser wants to get back on that right arm ranking list. All right, still round number 1. No. Being early and elbow. Fast start on Fraser Benoit. That's 1 foul.
Go, Fraser!
Fraser trying his best to go fast. Does not want the match to stop. Still round number 1. 1 foul for Fraser. Big hit by Fraser, but Jeff stops it. Jeff stops it. It's not going down, but Fraser's still real close. Centimeters to the pitch line, and Fraser takes round number 1. 1-0 to Fraser. Next level, Benoit. But Jeff stopped the match there. Jeff, it's looking like it's going to go in the hook.
Чи буде час після цього? Я піду забирати.
Hook match, round number 1. Looks like Jeff Miller managed to stop that big hit from Fraser. All right, round number 2. Let's see, is this going to end up inside in the hook once again, or is there going to be some top rolls being thrown in? Fraser Benoit aiming to be fast with a hit, but Jeff Miller very, very strong defensively.
So technical.
Round number 2, 1-0 for Fraser.
Gotta be
All
fast.
right, folks, let's get behind your beam. Who's here? Red Deer. Who's here? Team Edmonton. All right. Big hit there. Jeff Miller stops it again. Round number 2 for Fraser Benoit.
I felt it. I got it.
That's okay.
Say it was an earthquake.
Forward.
Autónomo.
that's it. This is
Needs room to run. Needs room to run.
Fast hit from Frazier. Round number 2. Round number 1, Jeff Miller's managed to stop that big hit. All right, let's see what Jeff has anything here. Frazier needs one more win to take rank number 4, light heavyweight in Alberta. And if Jeff loses, he'll be relegated to rank 4, 5. All right, round number 3. Alberta ranking light heavyweight, right arm on the line here. Big hit again. Fast hit, Frazier. Next level, Benoit. Rank number 4, light heavyweight, right arm, Alberta. And Jeff Miller's Team Extreme will take rank number 5, right arm.
Okay, so just be aware that.
All right, folks, that's it for super matches. We will be in a few moments here. We'll be starting with the junior classes, starting with the 0 to 6-year-olds.
This side. Like for a right arm match, it should be like downside left. It should be here. For a right arm.
It's set out here. Let's see where it is.
That's why I can still move this around.
Okay.
I still have the ability to go way over there. But now for kids, it's going to be different. For kids, it's going to be just not
Я щось бачив, де більше декілька флангів, вони не ставлять нічого.
Він так професійний клас. Взагалі треба будувати. Наприклад, там фланг, тут немає...
Взагалі, вони отако рухаються.
Так. Такі образні. Я колись сюди їхала.
All right, so what's going to happen for today? We will be events, so we're just finish up all the registrations here. But yes, again, we'll be open for registrations all through the event for the pro division.
this is like knockoff.
Awesome.
Yeah, finally.
Чи ні?
Прийшов так нагло, така спринт, і не запинався.
Yeah, he's chatty. He's like,
Also, that's last call for juniors. Last call for junior youth registrations. So that's 0 to 17-year-olds.
Окей. Що якщо ми так залишимо? Окей.
Це той задовго.
yeah, we have so much experience. We're like 20, 20. He wants to be like this. He wants to be like this. That's like the one getting at the strap. This is how easy he's able to get Get the world champion and don't even try to bend the rest. Don't even try to bend the rest. Give it to me. By the time it was and then it's something like this.
Just like
So maybe like this.
That's it. That's it. Трошки стіл.
Дивись, візьми оцю чорну штучку і підложи під ноутбук. Чого це чорне? Так. Візьми, да, він давай. Та не думай, візьми.
Чекай. Давай з ним просто Давай йому за це трошки відпустити.
Що там? Підключилась?
Так, але тут це може...
Але це може для маленьких гриль буде, ні?
Так,
Точно.
це може збільшити. Цей може, цей стіл. Чого не так візьметься?
А, ні, все нормально, все нормально.
Це буде тут. Цей може. Окей, ну пробуємо зараз підключити. Помилка.
Ти зараз йдеш туди? Так, ні, ти ще підключиш.
А воно хоче recognize? Так, є. Окей. Тоді чому тут у нас помилка? Чомусь не хочу, чому? Я в себе вдома підключав це. Цікаво, чому. Може є це, I didn't run this. А не можу сказати.
Probably get a base, and then if you win, you get.
Дивись, є. Дальше. Ти молодець. Да. А це як читається складність? Класні чи ні?
Як?
Ну, класні пісні, тобто взагалі що це читається? Чи прості змагання? Яка категорія? Яка категорія входить?
Круті змагання.
Ще більше, бо судді не будуть бачити. Ще трохи. Тобто я знаю змагання. Хай буде вже так, краще як є. Нормально.
Нормально, правда? That's all I can do.
Все, тепер тобі пора піде запитатися.
Так, якраз бачу твоє ім'я, там ти лише одна була. Ти лише одна там була.
Ти серйозно?
Так.
Я не буду боротись?
Зараз подивимось.
Last call for juniors. Last call for junior registrations. 0 to 17-year-olds. Last call. Well, I'm just going to add up to the 7. Tristan Arsenault. Tristan, if you're in the building, in the vicinity. Tristan Arsenault.
Вітам, аматорів немає. Виходить, що може аматори ваші дівки підуть. Так. Але чекай, він ще додає, бо мене тут кошти немає. Тож він ще додає, поки ми тут.
Я одна. А, ти можеш взяти вже дві, да, і піде додому?
Так, можна.
Ні, я серйозно кажу. Це так не часто, да?
Yes.
Are you going to make it easier for the kids to be seen on camera, or is that where you're leaving it?
I think that's kind of the best I can do because we're going to have 3 tables here.
Oh, they're all going at the same time?
Yes. Yeah. And I have only...
That's okay. Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
My kid's mom is like the view's crap because it's so dark in that corner.
Yeah.
Okay, no, you're doing what you can. Thank you.
Yeah, sorry.
That's okay. Thanks, buddy.
Very nice.
А ваші скільки там є дівчат, ваші категорії?
Небагато.
Коли ти боїшся? Нормально. 50 кілограмів, 70
Окей, я йду ж не тут полезно. Тут все окей.
Покажи, що таке, як ти кажеш?
Коли почнуть боротися, якщо наша немає натисни старт.
Да.
Ну тут просто кнопка.
А, хорошо, добре.
Може це лише.
Добре, давай. Ти знаєш, куди це?
Is here? Josh Russo.
They seem behind.
Disorganized? Yeah, of course.
Long wait.
Then go.
Did you want a protein bar?
Oh, no, thank you.
Oyster juice?
I know.
You're not hungry yet?
I'm either eat and drink.
Yeah, that was 3 hours ago.
That's it.
Okay, I'll keep checking. You're taking this will probably be what, another hour for you too? Maybe? Okay. Let me know if you need something. I'm gonna go read my book. This is nothing, right?
Keep yourself water. Find out just we'll try to mud up.
the 3 tables and then just skip the second splitting matches.
Hugh Nut Brown to the stage.
Окей. Ти що?
Яка знаєш, заплатила і знаєш прийти і
Окей, давай я подивлюся, що тут.
Команда? Але ще не побачив. Окей, здорово. Лише суперматч. Лише суперматч.
All right, we're just going to do some roll calls here. All the junior classes. So the junior 0 to 6 left arm, 0 to 6-year-old left arm, we have 2 competitors. We have Zakar Tachishin, Braylon Cartier. So Zakar and Braylon, left arm 0 to 6. Right arm 0 to 6-year-old juniors, 2 competitors as well, Zakar and Braylon. And please listen for your names for the classes. And if you're supposed to be in this class, please come up to myself or Kathy. Junior 7 to 9-year-olds. This is a very big class. Junior 7 to 9-year-old. Left arm, we have Ashton Drouse, Patrick Griffith, Kimberly Gilmar, August Mazeppa, Johan Boss, Dane Sabid, August Mazeppa, Tristan Arsenault, Keenan Umperville. And one more time, 7 to 9-year-old left arm. Ashton Drouse, Patrick Griffith, Kimberly Gilmar, August Mazeppa, Johan Goss, Dane Sabit, August Mazeppa, Tristan Arsenault, Keenan Umperville. Now the 7 to 9-year-old right arm, 7 to 9-year-old right arm. We have Ashton Drouse, Adelia Takishin, Patrick Griffith, Kimberly Gilmar, Jacob Armstrong, August Mazeppa, Sydney Gregory, Dane Sabit, August Mazeppa, Landon Buizat, Tristan Arsenault, and Keenan Umperville.
Іди ще запитайся, запитайся. Oh, I'm saying it's fine.
So I think the other
Тут покажеш, потренуєш. We have two scenes, one for this table and one for the other two. Good. I can also
He doesn't get to come down to practice and stuff very much. He's moved away, like way away from Vancouver. So where he's at, like, so it takes about 3.5 hours. Yeah, so yeah. But he's good.
She should pull Mason again. Mason is so good for her.
That's what I heard.
Yeah,
That's what I heard.
yeah, that would be awesome. You know, last time it was, I think it was a bit of a foul on Marlon. The way he pulls, he drags his elbow off the pad. So sometimes referee can catch it, sometimes cannot. Right? Yeah, so I think, and Mason was just starting becoming a rising star. So now Mason, after being at the World Tournament, he knows exactly.
All right, final roll call here. Junior 0 to 6 left arm, 0 to 6-year-old left arm. We have Zakar, Braylin, Ben Garcia. Junior 0 to 6-year-old left arm, Zakar, Braylin, and Ben. Junior 0 to 6 right arm, 0 to 6-year-olds, Zakar, Braylin, Alan Garcia. 0 to 6-year-old right arm, Zakar, Braylin, Alan Garcia.
Oh,
7 to 9-year-old, left arm, Ashton Drowse, Patrick Griffith, Kimberly Gilmar, August Mazeppa, Anastasia Gross, Dane Sabid, Tristan Arsenault, Keenan Umperville. Once more, 7 to 9-year-old left arm, Ashton Drowse, Patrick Griffith, Kimberly Gilmar, August Mazeppa, Anastasia Gross, Dane Sabid, Tristan Arsenault, Keenan Umperville.
only two.
7 to 9 right arm, 7 to 9-year-old right arm, Ashton Drowse, Adelia Takishin. One more time, 7 to 9-year-old right arm, Ashton Drowse, Adelia Takishin, Patrick Griffith, Kimberly Gilmar, Jacob Armstrong, August Mazeppa, Sydney Gregory, Dane Sabid, Landon Buzat, Tristan Arsenault, Keenan Umperville. One more time, 7 to 9-year-old right arm, Ashton Drowse, Adelia, Patrick, Kimberly, Jacob, August, Sydney, Dane, Landon, Tristan, and Keenan.
Oh, she can sit here. No.
10 to 13-year-old left arm, girls. Girls, 10 to 13-year-old left arm. We have Maria Griffith, Sheldon Gilmar, Akila Benoit. 10 to 13-year-old girls, left arm, Maria, Sheldon, and Akila. 10 to 13-year-old girls, right arm. We have the same competitors, Maria, Sheldon, and Akila. All right.
Stop. Actually, stop.
Look at first, but oh. Or you can put it down.
10 to 13-year-old boys, 10 to 13-year-old left arm. We have Waylon McAllister, Kai Dixon, Abel Mazeppa, Luke Maxwell, Sheldon Gilmar. All right, 10 10 to 13-year-old boys, left arm, Waylon McAllister, Kai Dixon, Abel Mazeppa, Luke Maxwell, Sheldon Gilmore. 10 to 13, right arm, we have Waylon McAllister, Kai Dixon, Abel Mazeppa, Luke Maxwell, Anirudh Binod, and Sheldon Gilmore. One more time, 10 to 13 boys, right arm, Waylon, Kai, Abel, Luke, Anirudh, and Sheldon. 14 to 17-year-old girls, left arm, Ambryn Drouse, Peyton Pickering, Hayden Dunn, Maria Griffith. Once more, girls, 14 to 17-year-old left arm, Ambryn Drouse, Peyton Pickering, Hayden Dunn, Maria Griffith. 14 to 17-year-old right arm, girls, Ambryn Drouse, Peyton Pickering, Hayden Dunn, Maria Griffith, Kira Ruff. Once more, 14 to 17-year-old right arm, Ambryn, Peyton, Hayden, Maria, and Kira. All right, junior boys, 14 to 17 left arm, very big class. Listen for your name, 14 to 17-year-old left arm, Porter McAllister, Tanner Blackmore, Weston Blackmore, John Griffith, Carter C., Cole Menke, Toby Kagumi, Nick Muir, Hunter, Daniel Markovich, and Ethan Bellamy. Once more, that's Porter McAllister, Tanner Blackmore, Weston Blackmore, John Griffith, Carter C., Cole Menke, Toby Kagumi, Nick Muir, Hunter, Daniel Markovich, Ethan Bellamy. 14 to 17-year-old right arm, 14 to 17-year-old boys, right arm. Porter McAllister, Tanner Blackmore, Weston Blackmore, John Griffith, Carter C., Cole Menke, Toby Kagumi, Nick Muir, Hunter, Daniel Markovich, Ethan Bellamy. All right, can we get referees to all three tables? We were running late, so we're gonna run 3 tables to get the juniors out of the way. Can we get 6 referees to the stage, please? 6 referees to the stage. We will be starting youngest to oldest. So we will be starting with the 0 to 6-year-old left arm. So we'll be left arm and then switch over to the right arm. We're going left arm all the way to the end and then switching out to the right arm. So the kids table here, the 0 to 6, will be the table closest to the speakers here on the stage, this little table over here. Table number 1 will be called for the far table, the one at the edge of the stage. And table number two, that's the stage, the table right in the center. Table number 2 in the middle. Table number 1 on the far edge of the stage. And then the kids' table for the 0 to 6 will be closest to the desks here. All right, can we get all the referees?
Hey, Dave, are you? Yeah, ready? I don't think I'm ready yet. Oh, tonight. It's here.
All right, we have our referees. We're gonna start the show here, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be starting with three tables. The 0 to 6-year-old left, 7 to 9-year-old left, and the 10 to 13-year-old girls left arm. How it's gonna be is the 0 to 6-year-old will be the little table here, closest to the desks. 7 to 9-year-olds can grab the risers. 7 to 9-year-old left arm will be on the table 2, table in the middle. And the 10 to 13-year-old left arm girls will be in the farthest tables. That's table number 1. First up, red table, kids table, 0 to 6-year-old. Can we get Ben Garcia and Braylene Cartier? Here we go, let's get it on. Table number 2, can we get Ashton Drouse and Keenan Umberville? Table number 2 in the middle. And then far table number 1, we've got a best of 3. Best of 3, only 2 competitors. We've got Maria Griffith and Akila Binoj. Maria and Akila, table number 1, best of 3. Terry, best of 3. Best of 3, yeah. All right, I'd like to welcome my colleague today, Josh Russo, to do some commenting. All right, I'd like to thank everyone for making the trip down. Sorry for the delay. There has been a lot of entries, and we're going to make it hard for ourselves. We'll leave the pro entries open for the rest of the day. So if you ever decide you're pulling amateurs or grandmasters, you decide you wanted to pull pros, you already weighed in, you're registered, just come up to us, pay the money, and you'll be entered into the pros. All right, here we go. Table number 1 should be Ben Garcia and Braylene Cartier. Table number 2, Ashton and Keenan. Table number 3 is Maria and Akila for best of 3. Yeah, Maria and Akila. Table number 1. Oh, we got a winner. Table 0 to 6. We have Braylin. Is it Braylin with the win? Table 1 will be best of 3. Akila Binoj. Table 1. Akila Binoj. Table number 1, best of 3. Table 1, can we now get Zakar and Braylin? Table number 2 is still Ashton and Keenan. Table 1, it'll be a best of 3. There's only 2 competitors. Best of 3, table number 1. Kids table 0 to 6, we should have Zakar and Braylin.
Дуже падать не ясно. Там вот так
Big hit by Ashton takes the win. Table number 2, Ashton with the win. Can we get table number 2, August Mazeppa, Anastasia Gross. August and Anastasia, table 2. On deck, table 2 will be Kimberly and Dane. On deck, Kimberly Gilmar, Dane Sabin. Table number 2 on deck. All right, don't be afraid. Get behind your pullers. Table 2, switch it to left hand, please. Table 2, left hand. All tables left-handed. All tables left-handed. We'll need a riser for. Oh, yeah, we'll wait. We're waiting for risers on table 3. Table 3 will be the kids' table. August with the win on table 2. August with the win, table 2. All right, can we get table 2? Kimberly and Dane. Kimberly and Dane, table 2. On deck, table 2 will be Patrick Griffith, Tristan Arsenault. Oh. On deck, Patrick and Tristan, table number 2. Right now is Kimberly and Dane. Table number 3, the little table. We have Zakar and Braylin. Oh, big hit there. Big match, table number 3.
Знаєш, мені там не можу бачити, що тут відбувається. Їм треба було бути тут.
It's best of 3, Maria. Yeah. The big match here. Braylin holding on, Braylin holding, but Zakar going side pressure. Big hit, Zakar takes the win. Table 3. Maria takes round number 1. It'll be a best of 3. So Akila, one more time, Akila. Okay, that's good. Zakar with the win. Table 3. Now can we get for 3rd place Ben and Braylin, table 3, little table. Ben and Braylin, table 3. Table 2, we should have Kimberly and Dane, table 2. Alrighty, for table number 1, 7 to 9-year-old right arm. Oh, actually, no, I'm gonna go to the 10 to 13 left boys.
Ай, клас.
Luke Maxwell, Sheldon Gilmar. Who won on table number 2? All right, Braylin with the win, table number 3. Now, can we get Zakar and Braylin, table 3? All right, table number 2. Oh, table number 1 is missing. Table 1, Sheldon Gilmar. Luke Maxwell, Sheldon Gilmar. Sheldon Gilmar and Luke Maxwell. Table 1, that's the far table. Table 1.
Table 1.
Table 2 should be Kimberly and Dane.
Come on, Shell.
So table number 2, Patrick and Tristan. Patrick Griffith, Tristan Arsenault. Table 2, big match. Table number 2, big match. Coming up, table number 2. It's all left arm still. It's all left arm. Luke with the win on table number 1. Now, can we get table 1? Kai Dixon, Abel Mazeppa. Kai Dixon, Abel Mazeppa, table number 1. On deck, table number 1 will be Luke Maxwell and Waylon McAllister. On deck, table number 1. Right now, it's Kai versus Abel, table 1. Top row match there by Zakar takes the win on table 3. Zakar unbeaten. Zakar takes first place, Braylin takes second place, and Ben takes third on table number 3. Now refs, table 3. We're gonna switch to right arm on table 3. Abel with the win. Abel with the win on table 1. Now, can we get Luke and Waylon? Luke Maxwell, Waylon McAllister. Table 1.
Yes, there's one right
A big match here, table number 2, and it looks like the strap match here, table 2, big match. Big hit there, table 1. Waylon with the win, table number 1. Now, can we get table 1, Sheldon and Kai. Sheldon Gilmore, Kai Dixon, table number 1. On deck, table number 1. On the A side battle will be Abel and Waylon. On deck, table number 1. Right now, can we get Sheldon and Kai, table 1. Table 3, can we switch to right arm? Right arm, oh! Hello. Right arm on table 3. Tristan on table 2. On table number 2, can we get Keenan and Anastasia? Table 2, Keenan and Anastasia. On deck on table 2 will be Kimberly and Patrick on deck. Table number 3, we are now on their right arm on table number 3. 0 to 6-year-old, right arm. Can we get Alan Garcia and Braylin Cartier? Alan and Braylin, table number 3. Table number 3. It's right arm on table 3. Right. Sheldon with the win on table 2. Table 1. Table 2 is right now it's Keenan and Anastasia. Keenan Upperville and Anastasia Gross. Can we get Sheldon and Kai, table 1. Sheldon and Kai, table number 1. Oh, Sheldon won that one. No, never mind. Table 1, Abel and Waylon. Abel Mazeppa, Waylon McAllister. A-side battle here, table number 1. A-side. Table 1 on deck will be Sheldon and Luke. Sheldon and Luke on deck, table 1.
on, Waylon!
Table 3, Zakar and Braylin. Zakar and Braylin, table number 3. Big back and forth match, table number 2. We got a winner. Anastasia with the win on table number 2.
Thank you.
Table 2, can we get Kimberly and Patrick? Kimberly and Patrick, table 2. On deck, table 2, it'll be an A-side battle. Axton and August on deck. Axton and August on deck.
Не знаєш, я ж на всяк випадок.
А це хлопець, який перед нами.
Big match. And Braylin with the win. Oh, well done. Braylin with the win on the A side now. All right, this is for third place. Table 3, Alan and Zakar. Gotcha. Alan and Zakar, table number 3. This is for third place.
Hey, Waylon!
Loser gets third place. Alan and Zakar, table number 3.
Good job, bud!
Дякую, дякую.
А є якийсь план, коли воно має початися більш серйозно?
Я думаю, десь через 2 години.
Waylon with the win on table 1. Waylon with the win, table 1. Table number 1, Sheldon and Luke. Sheldon Gilmar, Luke Maxwell. Table number 1. Alan with the win on table 3. All right, we're in the semi-final here. We're in the final, actually. Table number 3, Braylin and Alan. Table 3. Braylin and Alan Garcia. Table number 3.
Worry about that?
And Luke with the win. Table number 1. Luke with the win, table number 1. Can we get Abel and Luke? Table 1. Abel and Luke on table 1. Braylin with the win, table 3. So the right arm 0 to 6-year-olds, Braylin Cartier, first place, Alan Garcia, second place, and Zakar Chakisin, third place. All right, we are done with the baby table. We're done with this one. So we're now down to the 2 main tables. Yes. Table number 2, can we get Kimberly and Patrick? Kimberly and Patrick, table 2. Abel with the win on table 1. Table 2 is Kimberly and Patrick.
Good match.
زقدنا يدنا دول الأبطال.
Who won between Abel and Luke? Table 1. Abel and Luke. Abel Mazeppa, Luke Maxwell, table number 1. Table 2, who won us in table 2? Griffith. Patrick with the win, table 2. Abel won, sorry. Thank you. All right, table number 1, Waylon McAllister and Abel Mazeppa. A-side battle, Waylon and Abel. Table 1. Table number 2. Can we get Ashton and August? A-side battle, big match here, table 2.
All right, well.
On deck will be Dane and Tristan on table 2. Dane Sabit and Tristan Arsenault on deck, table 2. Big match action and another strap match, table number 1.
And he don't know without winning.
Anyone can go.
And Ashton with the win. Ashton with the win. And we got Dane and Tristan. Dane and Tristan, table 2. Dane and Tristan on table 2.
Bravo, Valentin.
We have Waylon and Abel, table number 1. We got strap match here, table number 1. Both on the A side, both undefeated, table 1.
Come on, Waylon.
Dane with the win on table 2. Can we get Anastasia and Tristan? Anastasia and Tristan.
Get closer, these two.
Table 2. On deck, table 2. Patrick and August on deck, table 2. We still have Waylon and Abel, table 1. In the strap match, big hit by Waylon. Big side pressure hit by Waylon. Waylon with the win on table 1. And that's it for table number 1. As 10 to 13-year-old left arm champion Waylon McAllister. Second place, Abel Mazeppa. Third place, Luke Maxwell. And Tristan with the win on table number 2. Tristan with the win. Table 2, can we get Patrick and August? Table 2, Patrick and August. All right, table.
August, ask for another riser. Yeah, get another one.
All right, table number 1. We are now going to move on to the.
Бачиш? От хто перший пішов, той майже виграв. Аugust! Зразу треба руку сильно тримати, не можна розслабляти. Захар, хто перший його направив?
All right, table number 1. Table number 1, left arm junior 14 to 17 girls. Table number 1, 14 to 17, left arm, girls. First up, table number 1, Ambrin and Maria. Big match, table number 1. On deck, table number 1, Hayden and Peyton. Hayden Dunn, Peyton Pickering. On deck, table number 1. This is the 14 to 17-year-old left arm, girls. Table number 2, we still have one of the biggest class here. We still got Patrick and August. On deck, on table 2, will be Ashton and Dane. Another hit there, turning the top roll, but still holding on from the side. Driving sideways in the book, and we got a winner.
Давай зараз буде тут. Дівчата. Ну, давай. Хто з них виграє, як думаєш?
Patrick with the win.
Саме сильніше. Ага, трошки.
Ambrin with the win on table number 1. All right, A-side battle, Ashton and Dane. Ashton Draus and Dane Sabat, table number 2. Just give a second for table number 1. We're just fixing up here. All right, table number 1. Can we get Ambrin and Peyton? Ambrin and Peyton, table number 1. And Dane with the win on table number 1. Dane with the win, table number 1. Table 1.
Come on, Ambrose.
Table 1 on deck is table 2. Sorry, it'll be Tristan and Patrick. Tristan and Patrick. Big drive hit. Ambrin takes the win.
Трошки більше віддавали.
Can we get Peyton and Maria, table number 1? Peyton and Maria, table number 1.
Каже, що право, що моніторить якось не дуже. Я кажу, ні, це що мама. Дивись, вона тебе зразу майже подала. Треба, коли ти тільки стоїш в столі, вже
Strap match on table 2.
Ці зараз борються, тому що вони, бачите, тому що вони, подивись, тільки зараз гол. На спонка, все, в неї поклали. Як тільки ти стаєш за стіл, ти вже зразу починаєш...
And Peyton with the win. Peyton with the win. All right. We're on the final in table number 1. Finals. Table number 1. Ambrin and Peyton. Final match.
Де брали?
Ще ні. Навіть третє.
Ambrin and Peyton, final, table number 1.
Doesn't matter what she's going to do, you're going right the same way. Come on, dude, quick!
От дивися, тільки зараз їм сказали,
Patrick
знову вони вже боролися.
Tristan, table 2.
Вони вже боролися. Захар такий направо прийшов, знаєш, тільки. Ой! Спроба номер 2. Вони вже
And Tristan with the win. Tristan with the win.
Good job.
All right, can we get Ambrin with the win, table number 1? Ambrin takes the win. Can we get Ashton and Tristan? Ashton and Tristan to table 2.
Я буду взагалі сьогодні саме терпіти додому.
Ти знаєш, це буде довго.
Буде довго? Коли буде закінчитися? Ти що, серйозно?
All right, that was it for table number 1. That was first place was goes to Ambrin, second place to Peyton, third place to Maria Griffith.
Бачите людей, як багато. Всім зі боротися. Але діти хочуть медалі, я думаю, що після цього, після дітей.
Ага, я тоді все.
All right, table number 1 will be switching to right arm. Table number 1 to right arm, please. Table 2, Ashton and Tristan. Ashton and Tristan. Table 2.
Треба ще дивитися, що вони мати, вони зайняті.
Table 1, right arm. Table 1, Terry and Chris, right arm. Table 1, it'll be a best of 3. Best of 3. Table number 1, Maria and Aquila. 10 to 13 right arm, 10 to 13-year-old right arm. Table number 1. Ashton with the win on table 2. Table 1, can we get Maria and Aquila? Will be best of 3.
Трошки більше, ніж твоя, Дар'я. Твоя трошки менше. Не тільки дівчата і дівчата, будеш дівчата і хлопці.
All right, now final match here. Table 2 will be Dane and Tristan. Dane and Tristan.
Подивися, Захар самий менший. Всіх поборов, бачиш? От так. Ну нічого, чекаємо свою чергу, всі чекаємо. Дивися, Олена теж чекає. Дивись, вона ще теж. Хапа і все. Каже йому. Хапа і все. Поборола чи ні?
Final match here, Ashton and Tristan. Final, table number 2.
Зараз сюди. Куди підемо, Захар? Іди сюди. Скажи. Ще, так. Ні, принести їду, сідай біля Олени, я вам зараз принесу.
And Tristan with the win. Right? Dane with the win, table 2. Dane with the win on table 2. And twice. Best of 3, yes. Yeah, just finished. Yeah. All right, that concludes table number 2. 7 to 9-year-old left arm. First place, Dane Sabit. Second place, Tristan Arsenault. Third place, Ashton Rouse.
വലിച്ചു പിടിക്കുക ശ്വാസം എടുക്കുക പിടിക്കുക
Yeah, that was
You got first. Hold on.
Oh, thank you. Oh, yes. It's okay to be drunk when you do all the things. Yeah, it's celebrated.
Oh, yeah. Now I can.
Can we get Jeremy Drous in Ashton? We're gonna have. So, Tristan says, I just need more than one stuff. Let's try to pull for a second up. You want to do that? Table number 2, we're gonna do one poll to determine second place because there was a little mistake there earlier. So table 2, it'll be left arm, Ashton versus Tristan. This is for for second place. Just give us a second here. We're just fixing up a few draw sheets. This is for second place, table number 2.
Ladies, hand. Sign off leader's hand. Got it,
And Tristan now with the win. Now Tristan takes second place. Ashton is now third. Tristan second place. Ashton third place.
Мені цікаво, чому ти ж записалася, так? Скільки тобі років?
Мені 9.
All right, can we switch both tables to right arm, please? Both tables to right arm. Can we get right arm on both, please?
Захар, сюда. Где мы Захарчика? Хорошо? Захарчик, так не нравится. Нам просто
Table 1, sorry. Table 1 is left arm, sorry. Table 1 left arm. Sorry. All right, table number 1. Table number 1. Can we get left arm? This is 14 to 17-year-old boys left arm. Nick Muir and Hunter. Nick and Hunter. Table number 1. Table number 1 on deck will be Carter C. and Hayden Dunn. Carter and Hayden on deck. Nick and Hunter. Table number 1. Table 2. Table number 2 will be the 10 to 13-year-old right arm. Oh, actually, the 7 to 9-year-old right arm. 7 to 9-year-old on table 2. First up, can we get Dane and Landon? Dane and Landon, table number 2. Big hit, table number 1. Steph, Nick with the win on table number 1. Can we get Carter and Hayden? Carter and Hayden to table number 1. On deck, table number 1 is Cole Menke and Ethan Bellamy. Dane with the win on table 2. Table 2, can we get August and Keenan? August Mazeppa, Keenan Umperville. August and Keenan. August, you gotta win. Keenan is not here, so August, you gotta win. Can we get Sydney and Tristan? Sydney and Tristan, table. Oh, yeah, Sydney and Tristan, table 2. August with the win on table 2. Sydney and Tristan, table 2. On deck, table 2 is Ashton and Dane. Carter with the win on table 1. Carter with the win on table number 1. Table 1, can we got Cole Menke and Ethan Bellamy. Cole and Ethan. On deck on table 1, Toby Kagumi and Daniel Markovich. Toby and Daniel on deck, table number 1.
Good luck, boys.
Tristan with the win on table 2. Table 2, Ashton and Dane. Big match, table 2, Ashton and Dane. On deck, table 2 is Jacob and Kimberly. On deck, table 2. Big hit there, table number 1.
Get tight. Just like that, Cole.
Who won there, table 2? Dane with the win on table 2. Here we get Jacob Armstrong, Kimberly Gilmore, Jacob and Kimberly, table 2. On deck, table 2. Patrick and August on deck, table 2. Cole with the win on table number 1.
Hey, I want you to ask for an extra line.
Can we get Toby and Daniel, Toby Kagumi and Daniel Markovich, table number 1. On deck, table number 1, Porter and Nick. Porter McAllister and Nick Muir on deck, table 1. Jacob with the win on table number 2. Another hit there, table 1. Table 2, can we get Patrick and August? Patrick and August. On deck, on table 2 is Tristan and Adelia. Tristan and Adelia. Edmonton versus Calgary, table number 1. And looks like Toby with the win on table number 1. Porter McAllister, Nick Muir, table 1. Porter and Nick, table number 1. On deck on table number 1 was Carter and John. Carter and John on deck, table 1. Big match here, table 2 and table 1. Big hit there by August.
Go on, Porter.
August with the win on table 2. August with the win, table 2. Now, can we get, gotcha, Tristan and Adelia. Tristan and Adelia, table 2. On deck, table 2, Keenan, no, never mind. On deck, table number 2, Sydney and Kimberly. Sydney Gregory and Kimberly are on deck, table 2. Porter with the win on table number 1. Carter and John, Team Extreme versus Team Extreme. Tristan with the win on table 2. Tristan with the win on table 2. Table 2, can we get Sydney and Kimberly? Sydney and Kimberly, table 2. On deck on table 2, Landon and Adelia. Landon and Adelia. On deck, table 2.
Gotta be Porter.
On deck on table 1 is Weston and Cole. Weston Blackmore, Cole Minky. On deck, table 1. Sydney with the win on table 2. Can we get Landon and Adelia to table 2? Landon and Adelia, table 2. On deck, table 2, Ashton and Sydney. On deck, table 2. On deck. Adelia with the win, table number 2. Here we get Ashton and Sydney. Ashton and Sydney on table 2. On deck on table 2 is Patrick and Adelia. On deck, Patrick and Adelia on deck. It'll be Ashton and Sydney, table 2. We got strap match table 2. Strap match on table 1. Double strap matches here. We're getting pretty intense on both tables. Both tables want to win this event. Table 1, we've got Carter and John. Table 2, we've got Ashton and Sydney.
Straight to the side. Straight to the side. Go ahead.
That's it. That's it.
It's easy for That's Sydney. Oh, Sydney with the win on table 2. All right, table 2. Can we get Patrick and Adelia? Patrick and Adelia. On deck, table 2. John with the win on table 1. On deck, table 2 is Dane and Jacob. On deck, table 2. John with the win, table 1. Table 2, table 1, can we get Weston and Cole? Weston Blackmore and Cole Minky. Table number 1, Weston and Cole. On deck, table number 1 is Toby and Tanner. Toby Kagumi and Tanner Blackmore on deck, table number 1. All right. Patrick with the win on table 2. Can we get Dane and Jacob? A-side battle, big match here. Dane and Jacob, table number 2.
You should keep it. See, keep it. Then you can get closer to the arm.
Table 2 is Dane and Jacob. Jacob Armstrong. And then on deck, table 2 is August and Tristan. On deck, table 2.
Go, Cole.
Table number 1, we should have Weston and Cole. On deck will be Toby and Tanner. On deck, table 1. Dane with the win. Dane's just on fire today. Dane wins on table 2. August and Tristan, table 2. On deck, table 2 is Patrick and Jacob on deck. Patrick and Jacob on deck. Right now it's Austin and August and Tristan. Weston Blackmore with the win on table 1. Can you get Toby and Tanner to table 1? Table number 2, Patrick and Jacob. Patrick and Jacob. Patrick and Jacob, table 2. On deck on table 2 is Sydney and Tristan on deck. Sydney and Tristan on deck, table 2. Patrick and Jacob, table 2. Toby and Tanner on table 1. On deck on table 1 is Ethan and Carter on deck. Ethan and Carter. Toby with the win on table number 1. Table 1, can we get Ethan Bellamy, Carter C. Ethan and Carter, table number 1. Ethan Carter. On deck on table 1, Daniel and Nick on deck. And Patrick with the win on table number 2. Patrick with the win on table 2. Can we get Sydney and Tristan? Sydney and Tristan, table 2. On deck, table number 2 is Dane and August on deck. Table 2. All right, get behind your coolers here. Cheer for your team. Getting intense here. Ethan and Carter. Table 1. Oh, big match here. And I got a pin. Whoa. Dane and August. Big match here. Table 2. Dane and August. On deck, table 2 is Sydney and Patrick. On deck. Sydney and Patrick. On deck. Table 2. We have Ethan and Carter. Table 2. Dane with the win on table number 2.
Take it again.
All right, we're in the semi-final on table 2. Sydney and Patrick. Sydney and Patrick, semi-final. Table 2. The winner will move on to face Dane in the final. The loser takes 3rd place. Oh no, the loser will face August for 3rd place. Sorry, quarterfinal on table 2. Quarterfinal on table 2.
Not a boy.
Use your last.
Strap match on table number 1 between Ethan and Carter.
Go Ethan! Go Carter! Carter! Everything!
Big hit there, table number 1, still holding on, center in, center, cheer for a team, very back foot, centimeters from the pin, very close to the pin, still holding on, Carter still holding on, no pins, barely just centimeters, driving sideways, and we got a winner, Ethan Bellamy takes the win.
Yeah! In control!
Table number 1, Daniel and Nick. Ethan with the win on table 1. We got Daniel Makrovich and Nick Muir, table number 1. I got you. Daniel and Nick, table 1. On deck, table 1 is Hunter and Tanner on deck. Table 2 is the quarterfinal, Sydney and Patrick, quarterfinal. Big hit there, but Patrick stops the match right in the center. Sydney still fighting for the top roll, still gaining hand control.
That's it, Daniel! Don't settle!
We got a reset. But there's an elbow foul on Sydney. Patrick trying hard to hold there. Sydney trying to get the top roll. Patrick trying to jam sideways, trying to potentially get a press in. Quarterfinals on table 2.
Я може підскочу, я зараз швидко туди би це. Бо я думав, що це окей, тоді не почав.
Another hit by Sydney, but Patrick holds up. Patrick's with the top roll. Patrick's still holding on with side pressure top roll. Very close to the pin, but Patrick's still holding on. Patrick going sideways. Very close to the pin, and Sydney.
Daniel, big hit!
Sydney with the win on table 2. All right, Sydney, don't go too far. You're going to be up against Sydney. August and Sydney, semi-final. Nick Muir with the win on table 1. Can we get August and Sydney for the semi-final? Semi-final, 7 to 9-year-old right arm. Nick Muir with the win. Table 1, can we get Hunter and Tanner? Hunter and Tanner. Table number 1. On deck on table number 1 is Hayden and Cole. Hayden Dunn, Cole Menke. On deck, table 1. Right now it's Hunter and Tanner. Table number 1. Semi-final on table 2. Semi-final for the 7 to 9-year-olds, right arm. August and Sydney in table 2. Got Hunter and Tanner in table number 1. Semi-final on table 2. Semi-final between August and Sydney. The loser will take 3rd place. Winner will move on to face Dane in the final. Got one foul apiece, one warning apiece on table 2. One warning each. So 1 warning for August, 1 warning for Sydney. 2 warnings equals a foul, 2 fouls equals a loss. Big hit there, Hunters. Hook it in and takes the win on table number 1. And a hit top roll there by August. Then we go to strap match on table number 2. Strap match in the semi-final. Hunter with the win on table.
Like that head walking the camera?
You're good. You're good.
Oh shit.
Hayden and Cole. Hayden and Cole, table number 1.
Hold on, we gotta record this. Slow down. You're better over here, Steve.
No, he moves right out of my way.
On deck, table number 1, A-side, Porter and John. Porter McAllister and John Griffin. Big hit there by Sydney, and Sydney takes the win. Sydney's on fire right now. Sydney moves on to the final. Cole with the win on table number 1. Table 1, can we get Porter and John? Table number 1. On deck on table 1 is Weston and Toby. Table 2. Table 2, can we get? It's the final here. Sydney and Dane. This is the final. Dane is on the A side, Sydney is on the B side. Sydney has to beat Dane twice to win this class.
Come on, Porter.
And August takes 3rd place. Final match on table 2 between Dane and Sydney. Final. Strap match on table 1. Table 1, we have Porter and John. On deck on table 1 is Weston and Toby. Final match here, Dane and Sydney. Dane unbeaten today. Dane easily takes the win. Dane remains undefeated, taking double gold medal in the 7 to 9-year-old left and right. Sydney takes 2nd place, and August takes 3rd. Porter with the win on table number 1. Can we get Weston Blackmore and Toby Kagami at table number 1? Luke with the win on table 2. Can we get Weston and Toby, table 1? On deck is Ethan and Nick, table 1 on deck.
Stay right there.
Toby winner on table 1. Sorry, it's a right. Okay, no, 1 second there. I made a little mistake there. Sorry. Cancel that. It's Abel and Sheldon. Sorry, it's Abel and Sheldon. On it's right arm, Abel and Sheldon. Abel and Sheldon, and then on deck will be Waylon and Luke on deck. Waylon and Luke on deck, table 2. Table number 1 should be Ethan and Nick. Ethan, Bellamy, Nick Muir, table number 1. On deck, table 1 is Hunter and Cole. On deck, table 1. Right now it should be Ethan and Nick.
Been here a million times. Get high.
Abel with the win on table 2. Can we get Waylon and Luke? Waylon McAllister, Luke Maxwell, table number 2.
Ethan, fly as fast as you can. Straight back.
Waylon with the win on table 2. Waylon with the win on table 2. Table 2, Abel and Kai. Abel Mazepa, Kai Dixon. Nick with the win on table number 1. Hunter and Cole, table number 1. Hunter and Cole. On deck, table number 1 is Nick and Weston on deck. Abel and Kai, table 2. On deck, table 2, Sheldon and Luke. It's like Abel with the win on table 2. I got him. Thank you. Sheldon and Luke. Table 2, Sheldon and Luke, table 2. On deck on table 2 is Anirudh and Kai. On deck.
Try to find something you want. It's under 40 bucks.
Hunter and Cole, the far table, table number 1. On deck on table 1 will be Nick and Weston. On deck on table 2 is Anirudh and Kai. Big hit there, table number 1. Luke and Cole with the win, table 1. Nick and Weston, table 1, please. Luke with the win. Luke with the win on table 2. Can we get Kai and Abel? Kai and Abel. Wait, did you guys pulled already? Hold on. Yeah, never mind. No, sorry. You guys pulled already. It should be Sheldon and Kai. Sheldon and Kai. Back and forth here, table number 1. Nick and Weston, back and forth. Got a winner. Looks like Nick. Hold up. Table two, sorry. Stop that match. I made a mistake. Stop that match. There was a mistake here. Sorry, it's not. It's supposed to be Sheldon and Luke. Sheldon and Luke. Sorry. Kai and Anirudh are on deck. Oh, and then Luke won, right? Okay, sorry. Oh, okay, sorry guys. Okay, it's actually Anirudh and Kai. On table 2. Anirudh and Kai Dixon. Table 2. Sorry about that. Anirudh and Kai, table 2. On deck on table 2. Waylon and Abel on deck, table 2. So it's Anirudh and Kai. Alright. Nick with the win on table number 1. Can we get Cole and John, table 1. Cole Menke, John Griffin, table number 1. On deck, table number 1 is Porter and Toby. Porter and Toby on deck, table 1. And we got a winner, Anirudh, winner on table 2. Can we get Waylon and Abel? Waylon and Abel. This is an A-side battle, both undefeated. Waylon and Abel, table 2. On deck will be Luke and Anirudh. Table 1, we should have Cole and John. Table 1 on deck, Porter and Toby. Hook match here, table number 2, back and forth. Abel trying to hook in, getting close. We got an elbow foul on Abel. One elbow foul on Abel. Back and right center of the match on table 1, center of the table. Another hook match here on table 2. And we got a winner. Abel managed to sneak that one in. Abel with the win.
She only did.
Because you have to vote.
be around that time. All right, sorry about that. Let's go right here. So table 2 should have Luke and Anirudh. Table 2, Luke and Anirudh. Table 2. Table 1, John and Cole. Who won that one? John and Cole. Who won that match?